Hey guys, welcome back once again to another B&C RC. I guess you call this a final review. The Vetta Karoo. Kind of a cool looking truck. It's a matter of opinion. Some guys hate this thing because it's squashed looking. I think it still looks a lot better than some of them Chinese fucking weird dimension short course trucks. And I repeat, it's not a short course truck. This is a desert truck. I didn't have a lot of high hopes for this truck. I thought it looked kind of cool, but with the spare tire on the back and the solid rear axle and the brush setup that I saw on it that made me think of the early Hellion Dominus, I expected this thing to be a turd. And it's kind of slow. It's not really super exciting. If you're running around in a big wide open parking lot, you're not going to have a lot of fun with this car. But on my backyard track, I had an absolute blast with this thing. I got 2 full runs in it. I haven't touched it with a tool. I haven't tightened anything. I haven't any ball cup snap off. I've had absolutely 0 issues with it. It's wicked fun to drive. It jumps kind of shitty. It handles kind of crappy. All I can compare it to is Tamiya weirdness. That old Tamiya stuff. It don't go very fast. It don't drive very good. You can't help but smile when you're running it. This thing, watching it pitch and roll and hop and bounce around my track, I had an absolute fucking blast. I talked about putting a mild brushless system in it, but I don't think I will. I mean, this thing is really a fun rig. And I think it's well worth the $200. So far, it seems to be. I'm not sure what happens with it when you do the obvious and upgrade it to a brushless system. I still might put the mild brushless in there. I'm not really sure. I think the ill handling part that gives it its charm makes it a miserable fucker to drive if you make it more powerful. I'm not sure though. I'm still on the fence about it because I thought it would be miserable driving anyway, and I was pleasantly surprised at how well it handled my jumps and stuff. I loved how it three-wheeled around the corners. That shit turns me on. I know that ain't the way for fast lap times, but man, it sure is fun. I think this would probably be a good car for a first timer or a kid. It's $200, but you don't get into very many quality 4-wheel drives for $200. Red Cat's got some, of course, and this is definitely on par with their 10 scale 4-wheel drive stuff for the most part. I really like it. It works like it should. I really don't even know what else to say about it. I definitely give it 2 thumbs up. I even like the goofy proportioned body. I think it's pretty cool. Matter of fact, I gave it the B&C RC seal of approval right there. Got the sticker on both sides. Those stickers are available, by the way. I can put a link in the description of this video for you. I thought kind of odd that it has aluminum threaded body shocks on the back and plastic thread bodies on the front shocks. But I never had to fuck with them. I didn't have any issues with them. The handling wasn't that bad. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it. It looks like it's got a 550 brush motor in it. So it's pretty torquey, but it wasn't super fast. It might be the same stuff that comes in the Hellion Dominus, the brush version, back when they made one. I don't even know if they do anymore. I'm looking at the body, and I'm thinking if you preferred the Rock Rider, you could unscrew this body from that internal cage, and you can probably get the body panels for a Rock Rider and convert this truck right over to one, if you like that look better. Me personally, I like the desert truck look. I like seeing the tires tuck up inside that body. I don't know, it's a pretty cool truck. I think the only way you can get one is to go to a Hobby Town store. I don't even think they're available online. Maybe from a Hellion Direct. Quite a lot of flex in that rear chassis, but like I said, it's just fun to drive. It doesn't matter. If you wanted to get into more performance stuff, you might want to find some cross braces to stiffen all that plastic up back there. Or who knows, maybe they got some decent upgrades for it. All I know is I drove it around my track, put a smile on my face, and I didn't break the fucking thing. I didn't have to work on it. I didn't have to replace the spur gear. The servo didn't take a shit on me. I didn't have any radio issues or any mechanical issues whatsoever with this truck. This is definitely a good one, guys. I think even the LED light still worked after all that crashing. That's it. I'm going to keep this one short and sweet. If you can get past the stupid name, get yourself one of these trucks. It'll put a smile on your face. And then you can turn around and put a big brushless system in it, run it on 3S with a Mamba Max Pro, and come back and tell me what a fucking dickhead I am because your truck exploded when you put all that power to it. But make sure you catch that shit on video, because I like to see people break their shit too. Bye-bye.